Alright, hi. So, I'm pretty much going to be playing Nitro Type, but I'll also be talking about my experience in Barcelona, Spain. Well, during the first week of Barcelona. And I'm going to be talking a lot while typing, so if you see me hit, I don't know, let's say 100 words per minute, 110, don't blame me. I'm just trying to give you a nice story. I'm multitasking. I don't do well in that. So do not mind me at all. Hang on. Okay, I should forget about that. Anyways, so it's been pretty cool so far. I don't know how to explain it. That's a great dinosaur. So for those who don't know, I attend a university that has a bunch of corns. So I came from that state down to Newark, which initially I was really, initially people were like, oh my god, you're gonna die, it's over, it's GG. But at that point I was like, okay, like this shouldn't be that bad of a trip. I didn't think about it because, I thought the airport in Shanghai was terrible enough, they don't have delays, but they use buses all the time if your gate is on a lower floor. So I just thought, well, this is fine. I mean, if it's on a lower floor and we have to use buses, then, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Once when we landed in Newark, it was just a literal nightmare. So we got off on, it was supposed to be Concourse C because it's just, like a domestic flight. But for some reason, the pilot was like, ladies and gentlemen, we will be entering through Concourse A. And I was like, okay, I didn't think much of it, and everyone was like kind of puzzled, confused. I was also kind of confused. And then he said, okay, well, we're gonna go back to Concourse C because they don't have a gate for us. And that's when everyone starts laughing and losing it. So we waited 30 minutes for the gate, and at the end, the pilot's like, okay, they're gonna bring in buses because they still haven't found a gate, and we need you guys to get off as soon as possible. And so they got us off to a bus, and everyone thought, okay, if we have a bus, they've got to take us to Concourse C, right? No, they drove the bus all the way down Concourse A. I walked probably an hour, or not even an hour, honestly. I had to take a break in between because it was too much walking. But the trip was an hour from Concourse A to Concourse C, and I just hated every moment of it. So that was the worst part. It was fine. The trip was actually fine. I was a bit hesitant on the meals. I like how it says that as I'm typing it out. Customs was a lot quicker than I thought. We didn't even have to go to a kiosk or anything. We just stood in line, and I showed this woman my passport, and I renewed my passport about a year ago, so I just shoved it to her. I was preparing for all the questions that she's gonna ask, I don't know, how old are you? I don't know, why are you here? How much money are you bringing? And just some things. And all she says is, first stamp, congratulations. And I just waltz out of there like nothing happened. You have no idea how lax that is. That is incredibly lax. And it's even funnier because right before we got to customs, when we started getting in a line, there are two separate lines. One says EU citizens, and another one says third country citizens, which is the funniest thing ever. And so many people, so many typical Americans like me, just panicked because we thought we were gonna get, questioned, but no, it didn't happen. They were like, yo, first stamp, let's go, pa. Again, it was over. It was just over. The first couple of days, they were pretty lax. We honestly, they weren't lax for me, but it was just kind of lax overall. You just had to go to the grocery store, get used to some things, know where to go, know where your classes are, know where your job is, your internship. And speaking of that, my internship is so far away. You know what? I'm gonna hang on. Let me just try to. Okay. All right. Let me hang on. Let me show you. So We're gonna show you. Oh God. Okay. I do live near this crazy structure. Don't worry about it. So, let's say that this is my house. Not the church, but this is here. And my work is no, not here, not here. No, not here, not here. No, not here, not here. Nope. Not here. No, no, not near the airport. I don't work in the airport. Nope, not in Valadikins. Nope, not here. Not here. It's here. This is the place. Right here. It's in this place. And it's a 1 hour train ride from where I live up here all the way down here. And I have to deal with this, I wouldn't say every single day, but just about 3 to 4 times a day. And it's not the greatest feeling ever. We'll just say that I work in the castle at this point. But terrible. Okay, sorry, I wouldn't say terrible. It's just not really nice, but at the same time, the other employees who work at the company that I intern, they probably have the same commute time as I do. So those days were good. And then it wasn't until Friday, that's when Friday hits, and my roommates just asked me, "Hey, have you ever done clubbing?" And I was like, I've been to like girls' night outs, there weren't that many people. There were like 30. Does that count? And they were like, "Oh, well, we gotta take you to a club. You gotta go clubbing, my friend." And they took me to Razzmatazz. People call it Raz here. So we went there. We went there at 1 a.m. and I'm not joking you. Like they open at 1 a.m. It's just that crazy. I know. They open at 1 a.m. Initially, the first hour was pretty good. I got a drink. It was vodka and soda. It was pretty nice. I kind of wanted Sprite, but it wasn't Sprite. It was like a different kind of soda that kind of tasted like Sprite. And I had a lot of fun. I just danced around. And then all of a sudden, this dude just comes out of nowhere. And everyone just starts screaming. They start losing it. My roommates are like, "Who is that dude?" He doesn't even sing. He just raps. And it wasn't even in English, which is fine. But it wasn't even in Spanish. It wasn't even in Catalan. No. It was in Italian. The main hall got so crowded that I just kept getting pushed, like constantly pushed. In just like a minute, I lost my roommates. Just like that. It was that sucky. But coincidentally, there was this Norwegian dude, and I kind of wish I got his number. Well, not that, like, I don't mean it that way. I mean it in like a friend way, okay? Just don't tell Mar about this. But he gets stuck. He also loses his friends, and he asks me for, my cellular service, and I was like, "Yeah, that's cool. We can let's just walk together, find our friends, and we can kind of go from there." So we just walk around, and I got this like perfect shot on the balcony of just how this all went down, because everyone had their phones out and everyone was completely crowded, and I just had the perfect shot. And at that point, both the Norwegian dude and I realized that these people did not come here to have fun or to party. They came here for the artist. It was fine. It was a nice night. It was my first time clubbing. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Some of my friends didn't. I guess they had fun, but like it wasn't really the greatest experience they had, so it makes sense. And then we got home at around 4 a.m. and then right when I woke up, my friends were like, "Yo, we gotta go to the beach. Are you down?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm down." And then we just head straight to the beach. This is like 10 minutes after I woke up. It was really funny. The beach was nice. I got a bit of a tan, but it was pretty good. I also took a lot of photos with a friend of mine and they were really nice photos. We walked like all over. She had never gone to the beach and she wanted to go there, which meant that I had to go back, but that was fine. And so she had like this funny but crazy idea that like, hey, why don't we walk like 50 minutes from here all the way to the beach just to see where that takes us? And I was like, sure, we can do that. Because we didn't know how this would work. Like, we just wanted to take photos, so it didn't really matter whether we had to take the metro or not. We just needed to take photos, so walking was a bit of a better idea. But yeah, we took a lot of photos. I hope they all show up in the video, but they were really nice photos. Took photos of the beach, of some buildings. It was like I had a nice time. Sunday, we went to the flea market, and it was, that was another nice time that I had. I will say though, I feel very scammed. I got scammed 50 euros for sunglasses. The initial price was 70, and I tried to bargain for 40, and he said no because his normal quote unquote normal sunglasses are just 40. So but apparently like these sunglasses are from Italy. I don't know what it is with Italy, but these sunglasses are from Italy. They were produced and manufactured, or not manufactured, but they were produced and designed this year, and that kind of explains the price apparently. So yeah, I actually like these glasses. I like them a lot. Mart said that I look like Joe Biden for some reason, which I don't know. I don't believe in that at all, but I like them a lot. They're like really cool sunglasses. So I refuse to believe in what that man has to say. Like, get out of here. I thought about doing live streams, but I realized that, like Spain Wi-Fi isn't really the best Wi-Fi in the world, which, I understand why. So I can make weekly videos at this point. You're gonna have to see live streams until August. Well, actually, I don't even want to say August, probably September. I gotta get settled later on. But yeah, you're gonna wait until then, and then hopefully it'll all be good. Okay, but yeah, see ya. See ya, see ya, see ya. I hate this text so much. Like, imagine talking about someone's cat. It's like, that's creepy, honestly.